Hey everybody, welcome to another Fallout Wasteland Warfare Battle Report. Today is going to be our last look at the AI system and the tutorial missions from the Fallout Wasteland Warfare starter set. In this one, there's a roar in the distance and gathering dark clouds as a superstorm approaches the survivors. Nora and her friends, Aspirant Goddard and two settlers, are looking for a place to take shelter as this giant radiation storm descends on the area. Of course, the super mutants have other ideas. They love the radiation storms, and we'll be trying to stop them. There's also some roaring in the distance. Something else may have been making its home in this prepper's shelter. So we'll show you the table, show you the scenario, and we'll get this underway. And so here we are, set up for the final rulebook or starter set tutorial mission, which is the coming storm, superstorm, descending upon the area. The two survivor groups, one's trying to get away, of course, which is my survivor group, and the AI one, which is the super mutants trying to stop us. And somewhere in this unfortunate area, there is a camped deathclaw. He's going to appear at some point and attack both groups. So you can see here the Survivalist Bunker at the one end. Now the game will end in victory if either the sole survivor or the brute in charge are killed, or at the end of turn 6, whoever has models closest to the bunker entrance, try and get inside the bunker and win. Now every round, at the end of the round, every activation, flip a luck. After the 5th marker lands lucky side up, place a deathclaw on the B area of the board, which is going to be this central point right here. There's going to be a deathclaw arriving. It'll activate the end of every round on a pre-programmed thing. It actually doesn't use the AI, it just has a little step instruction for what it does when you're not using an AI mission. And it's going to try and kill both of us. It's going to be terrifying. So we're literally using every miniature from the star set right now. We have the sole survivor, not day one anymore. She's a veteran. She's leveled up. Her stats have gotten significantly better. Her perception's much higher. She's still using agility for her hit points and stuff, and she's armed with a laser rifle and a stim pack in this mission. We got good old dog meat, the dog bite. We've got Aspirant Goddard. He's recovered from his injuries, and we've strapped him back into this this military power armor to go and fight. And he has a .44 revolver, a baseball bat, and a blood pack. And then we've got two survivors with assault rifles and Nuka cherries, or a Nuka cherry between them, to try and do some fighting. Then the bad guys, we've got a super mutant with a sledgehammer. He's also got 3 frag grenades, sturdy leather armor, and a Nuka Cola. Crazily. And then the brute, who is heroic. Actually, I should mention both Nora and the brute are heroic in this, which means they will get to use crits, and any pop bottle on a blue die will count as being a bonus action, basically, too, which is pretty cool. And they can use luck as well. If they use they can use a luck token, basically, to try and reduce damage too. So we have plasma rifle, pipe wrench, and a stim pack. And then Aviator with his aviator cap, iguana bits, and a bolt action pipe rifle. 2 hounds with hound bite, and an enslaved tech who's clearly betrayed us and led them right to us with mutant hound meat, a patched 3-piece suit for +1 perception and charisma, and combat rifle. He's the best dressed slave in town. The Survivalist Bunker was clearly abandoned and overrun at some point, but they've left behind some sirens, noisemakers, fireworks, whatever you want to imagine them to be. They can be interacted with once the deathclaw's on the table to attract the deathclaw towards or away from them. So you can interact with them to try and control the deathclaw a little bit, either to your advantage or to push around the board, as it is either scared or attracted to them. Deployment edge will be within black, so 12 inches up, and then orange of the side, so basically this far on within orange of an edge for both sides. We'll deploy and we're back. So we're deployed, ready to rock and roll. We've got a settler, Aspirant Goddard, dog meat, and Nora, and then across from us, hound, mutant with a sledgehammer, the aviator, the brute, the other hound, and the enslaved tech. So it's going to be advantage to the survivors. They have a lower model count in this game, and they'll activate quite simply by putting an activation counter down and not down. Interestingly, in AI mode, this isn't an activation, this is just placing a counter. We've chosen not to activate all of our countered models, our ready models. So it's going to go over to the super mutant posse, and they'll flip over their 6 activation tokens. Again, we'll just count 1 through 6, with far being 4, and near being 4 and far being 5 for the super mutants. Hounds, that is. Let's mix these up, and we'll see who's going first. It's going to be, let's pick the middle one. Number 2, the brute. Brutus, what are we doing? Double pop bottle on a brute is going to be objective, and that's going to be to kill Nora. But it is a cautious kill Nora, which means that we're going to stay in cover. So that will not put the plasma rifle in range. So second move, let's get to some cover. With that luck token, what do we got? Whoa, nope, not lucky. Not summoning the deathclaw so far. Let's see if we can get them to summon the deathclaw. Let's just put another ready marker down on a settler and see who's going next from the super mutants. Team super mutant says, what? Number 6, that's going to be the enslaved tech. What does he do? Star, because that counts as a star. So a star, are there friendly models within that range? Are friendly models in line of sight? So he's going to do he has 1+ health left. Go towards the objective. No, wait, attack. And we're going to try and attack someone with the lowest health, but no one's in range right now, so we're going to move. And we are doing it cautiously, so we're going to move again towards cover. Ah! Yes, 1 of 5, 4 to go. Let's place one on, I think, dog meat, and we're not going to activate yet. Got mutant hound. It's going to be number 5. That was a mutant hound, so the far mutant hound, and we'll see who he does. He explodes, and for mutant hound, that means objective reckless. He's going to charge towards Nora as fast as he can. Bark, bark. This seems just like the video game, as hounds will just come flying out of nowhere. Ignoring cover, heading as quickly towards Nora as he can. No. That's a bit too good to pass up. So we're just gonna place a marker on Aspiring Goddard and we're gonna activate everybody. Sure, we're gonna place one on Nora and she's gonna activate first. It's a rifle. She's in long range against this guy in the open. She's not even gonna move. It's just gonna be blue, yellow, and we've got all the crazy triggers. So blue, yellow, and we're perception 7 right now because we're advanced Nora. We've gotten better and wiser. What do we got? 2's gonna hit, 2 extra damage, cracks 2 armor. So that's 4 damage. Hound's got 1 left. Just try again. Can we finish him off? That'll hit, crack armor, and put us reactive. Only 1 energy damage armor. That's just gonna vape the Hound. It's all done but reactive. Let's see. Do we get a deathclaw? Well, what do we got? It's no. Pretty good about nuking that Hound. So we're gonna send some settler forward, and we're gonna move, and we're gonna move again, and just go hide behind this tree. For deathclaw, not again. We're gonna send this settler towards the castle. Hopefully this game ends and Nora's not dead, like so. For deathclaw, oh jeez, this is hard to flip. I'm on your thumbnail, left-handed, and then flipping it. Not the easiest thing in the world. No clovers. That is the goodest boy, and the goodest boy is gonna run to the junkyard, where he was found originally, multiple times over, and go hide over here. All right, mutant o'clock. Let's see who's going. We've got 3 activations left. It's gonna be number 4. That's the other mutant hound. Betting it runs towards me. Star and a mutant hound. That sure looks like run towards me. There is literally no such thing as caution movement for hounds, ever. He just barks towards Nora. And no, Aspiring Goddard, you're it. So you're going. And you're going to deal with this deathclaw that shows up. So we're moving once. I think we're going to shoot with the 44 pistol. Within blue, but there's something in the way. So perception goes down to 1. You're the best. And that's going to be yellow, yellow. I might hit. Let's see what we got. Come on, Aspire Goddard. No, it's a 4 with extra damage. It doesn't hit. Deathclaw time. It is number 2 of 5. Getting towards Deathclaw. Deathclaw o'clock. I almost said Deathclaw, which ironically would be appropriate. Which of the 2 remaining models is it going to be? Number 3. That's the Aviator. And what does the Aviator feel like doing now? He feels like a star, which will be, he's not wounded, so attack. In range of his pipe rifle, this is a cautious attack, so he's going to move. Again, no one's in range, so he's going to move into cover. Do we summon the Deathclaw? Ooh. Nope. The survivors are activated out, so last one will be, of course, the super mutant with the hammer. Again, I bet he runs towards me. He rolls a pop bottle, and a pop bottle for a regular super mutant is objective, which is kill Nora with no regard to your own safety. So once again, heading forward and heading forward in the open. Looks like round. Moving on to 2. So with 5 models on each side, the survivors actually hand the initiative over to the super mutants now, and they will get the first chance to go. So let's see who's going first. It's going to be number 2. That's the Brute. Well, let's get sporty. What does he do? It's going to be a nuke. So the nuke on him is going to be attack with no sense to his own safety. And he's going to attack the closest thing he can see. Always nearest first for him, then healthiest, then best chance. So he's going to start throwing that plasma rifle into Aspirant Goddard. Not within red, but definitely within black. And he has a... the critical... the target actually takes down... both these resistances. So that means whatever the worst of those two things are, the ones we'll take. Unfortunately, they're the same on his case. So plasma, basically, you pick the worst of whatever the resistance is. So it's going to be black die plus his no other bonuses. And he is perception 3. He actually prefers melee, interestingly enough, which means he's actually going to have to head towards Aspirant Goddard. He's going to try and charge him with the plasma rifle. So he's going to move and not heed his own safety at all, and then move again. Well, okay, we could just end this real quick, I guess. Let's charge. Within red, so we're charging in, and Aspirant Goddard's gonna hit him with his baseball bat, because that makes sense. So, baseball bat is 1 damage, and it is on a black plus yellow. He's strength 8, so he gets a bonus black die in melee. So black, yellow, rolling to hit. And he's strength 8 right now because he's wearing power armor. Oh, that's a lot of damage. So 4 damage connects. Brute is able to shrug off 2 physical damage, potentially. So let's see what happens. Nope, doesn't shrug off any. Just takes 4. 3 total because it's 1 base. So it just takes 3. Forgot bonus green die from charging. Now he takes 4. Seeing as how that went so well, Aspirant Goddard will just hit him again. So it's black, yellow, bonus black from being super strong. And yeah, that's it. Hit on an 8 or less. Oh, geez. Does another 4 damage? He does. He blocks 2, so he only takes 2. Oh, he is hurt, though. 2 luck flips. Forgot to flip for the brute. Oh, it's number 3. This one is... no, nothing. So we're on 3 right now for the luck flips. Eating posse. Let's see who's going. Pick another one. It's going to be number 5. That's the enslaved tech. Let's see what he does. Explosion. He can see somebody, so he's going to try for the objective. In this case, of course, it's going to be to shoot Nora. So he's going to move forward. He will do so quite safely, however. So he's going to move to there. And not quite be in line of fire, so he's going to move again. And stay in cover. Nora is not going to react. We're actually going to activate somebody else, I think. We're not even going to activate. We're just going to put a ready marker down on her. And then see who's going next from the mutants. And it's going to be number 1, the Super Mutant. All right, Mr. Super Mutant, what are you doing? Pop bottle. That's going to be the Nuka-Cola on the regular Super Mutant is objective. Reckless. Well, that seems like kill Nora. So we're going to move. And we're going to move again. And just run right by our friend. We don't care about this Aspirant Goddard. We're fine. Deathclaw summoning. Whoa, last one. We're on 4 right now. One more and he shows up. Sorry, I think we're going to spend our second move here. Our ready on Nora to pop some caps with the laser rifle. 5 gives a snapshot in the open because he's doing it reckless. So that's going to be within black. So blue plus a black. And do we hit? We get a quick action. So we miss, but we get a quick action, and that's it. Quick action doesn't come because it's actually a reaction, so no going back to ready. Oh, I think now we put down and activate dog meat, but first we'll actually just move over here because I wanna remember this is happening. I will forget about her otherwise, and run towards the vault or the shelter. Dog meat's gonna charge and take a swing, and he'll take the bonus black die. Bite is yellow, blue, green, and then a bonus block for charging. Hit on an 8. We hit, we crack an armor, and we get all the Nuka-Colas in the world. Now, he's not in short range. She doesn't count as heroic because her dog handler is only... it's just line of sight. Yep. Nothing too exciting. All he gets is he'd lose any ready conditions he had. He couldn't be able to react. That's like 2 damage. Sturdy leather armor, and he blocks none of it though, it just takes 2. That's the activation for the heroes. Do we bring the deathclaw? Does the mad barking of dog meat summon the deathclaw? Let's find out. It sure does. Bellowing roar, a deathclaw stomps onto the battlefield, raising its head towards the blackened skies. Years ago, a group of Wastelanders set up a series of sirens to assist hunting the beasts. As its gaze passes over every combatant, your instincts kick in. Hopefully the sirens still work. He just shows up right here. Sorry, Poochie McCool. Let's see which of these two are going. It's going to be number 4. That's our hound, and I'm betting he goes running after somebody. Double Nuka-Cola on a mutant hound means attack. It's always nearest, so he just charges the monster. Bonus black die, and it's going to be double black, yellow, blue. So 2 blacks, yellow, blue, and then the roll to hit, and he is strength 6. He misses. Well, that was a bit lucky for the super mutants. At least he's engaged now. We got Nora and a settler left. I think we need Nora to go. Nora, you need to cap this thing. Yeah, let's cap this fella. No, we're in melee though. It's getting real sporty over here, and there's Deathclaw coming. Shooting a melee with the brute, or with the big super mutant. Let's see if we can do it. So 1 to 2 super mutant, 3 to 4 dog meat. Super mutant, perception 7, but there's something in the way, so perception 5. And then it's black blue for the laser rifle. Can we do it? Crits! Double, so crits on fire and extra damage. And armor blocks 1 of it, so 2 damage on fire. And then I get a critical point. Nora needs 4 on her crit meter to do anything here, though. Do we try again? I think we try our luck into the enslaved tech. Now we're going to shoot into here again. We're going to try. Evens and odds. Oh, evens into dog meat. So 2 things in the way this time, though. So I'm hitting on a 7, goes down to 3. And then black blue. Nope, no hit. The mutant posse. It's number 3, which is the aviator. Ew. A Coke bottle for the aviator is going to be objective and not very safe. Have to move at least once, but I think we can see blue plus green definitely in range, but just 1 black die here, and unfortunately she's going to be in cover because of Aspirant Goddard, so -2 to hit, so perception of 6 goes down to 4. Can he land it? Nope. It's just this settler left. This settler does not want to do much except for, I think, maybe try and kill this enslaved tech. We have an assault rifle, so we're pretty good. I think we're just going to slide backwards to this other tree so we can see each other. So we both get cover. Plug them with an assault rifle. I think we're inside red. So it's black plus green. Range, so black plus green. And we are perception 6 down to 4. Missed. Round 3, but at the end of the round, the deathclaw activates. And he will, if he's engaged, attack. The deathclaw uses his perception of 5 to attack with instead of his strength. But he gets to do deathclaw swipe. It's yellow, yellow, blue, hitting on a 5. Crush. Breaks the armor and misses. Tries again. Breaks tons of armor, but super misses yet again. It's a primed attack. Basically, if a friendly non-line of sight action, take this, add an action token. If non-friendly in line of sight after any action, add this token. So we have 2 primed tokens on here now. When primed, he uses crush. So he's done 2 actions, and then yeah, he'll go to deathclaw crush afterwards. So 1 more regular swipe, and he'll try and crush. Priority back to the survivors, because the survivors have 5 folks remaining, as do the super mutants. And I really want to kill this enslaved tech, so we're going to give it a go. We're just going to go right away and activate this settler, because he's not engaged, and try and shoot our assault rifle there. Black-green, hitting on 4. Misses with the potato. Tries again. Hits with 3 damage. So 1 armor, plus the bonus armor for being in cover. Fails though and takes 3 damage. Only endurance 3, so he's vaporized. Redraw if his counter comes up. And who's going from the super mutant side? Oh geez. It's gonna be... Get out of here. Just quit knocking things over. It's gonna be... number 2. It's the Brute! The Brute is going to use his stim pack and discard it to heal all of his injuries and 4 damage and go back to 2. Does not count as an item, or as an action rather, but he would do it now that he's injured. So that's going to be a Nuka-Cola bottle for him, and that means he's going to try and stay on the objective, or he would have just frenzy attacked cautiously, which means he'll try and fight his way out of this first. So stabbing, and what does he do? So he's got a plasma rifle, which he can use his strength instead of perception for in melee. And that means he's going to be hitting at strength 8 minus 2 because he's using it in melee. So that's hitting on a 6. It's going to be yellow, green, black because he's super strong because he's strength 8. Let's see if we can hit. Hits for sure, no bonus damage. Takes the worst of the two stats for plasma. For Aspirant Goddard, that's going to be either 1 energy or armor, doesn't matter. He blocks 1, and then one more, so 2. It's at least 1, it's still just 1. It doesn't actually block 2 there. It blocks 1 with a minimum of 1. Boost is gone, and then another attack. Him again. He's going to gain a quick action. He's going to crack armor by 1, and then, which means he'll take armor, and then get a bonus damage there. So he gains a quick action, which means he'll go reactive at the end of this. His energy resistance will go down, or his armor go down by 1, which means he'll take armor. And then that means he's armor 2, blocking a minimum of 1. Just blocks 1. Goddard takes 2 more. That's the brute done. Back over to me. Wow, Goddard didn't like that. He's going to hit back. With the baseball bat, he's strength 8 still, because he needs 1 more point of damage before his armor gets shut down, or he loses the strength bonus. So it's going to be on a 8 or less. And he gets it with 1 armor crack. Armor of 2. And it's 1 damage. And he blocks it both. Blocks it all. Gonna get hit back though now, because the super mutant was on hold. So plasma rifle, using his strength because he can, because he's a super mutant. So on 8 or less, -2 because it's melee, so 6 or less. But he gets the bonus black dice. So it'll be yellow, green, black, hitting on a 6. And that's a 7, unfortunately, so it just misses. Second swing on an 8 or less. Once again, it'll be black, black, and yellow for the baseball bats. Hitting on an 8. Hits for 2 damage. Armor of 2. Doesn't block any, takes 2 more. Goddard and the brute just going at it. Who's going next from the mutant posse? Who could it be? It's, whoever that is, number 3. 1, 2, 3 is the aviator. The aviator, he's gonna nuclear explode, and that means objective. He's in range of his pipe rifle, and his order of priority is going to be vulnerable, important, wounded. So vulnerable first. So whoever the least or healthy is, and then he goes to the objective, and then he goes to wounded. But that's only if he's attacking. So in this case, he's going to go directly to the objective, which means kill Nora. So he's going to do it cautiously, which means moving over to here and being in cover. Taking a shot. So she's in the open now. It's the aviator's perception of 6. The bolt action pipe rifle is a black at that range. Black die. Hits with 1 armor crack. Nora is a physical reduce of 3 with a minimum of 1 because of her boost. Blocks it all. Oh, because she was reduced by 1. Never mind, that 3 fails actually. So minimum of 1. So she'll take 1. She'll lose 1 of her armor boosts. All right, dog meat, kill this guy. Time to bark your way to victory. It's green, yellow, blue on an agility of 8, but rolls a 9 and misses. And he'll try again. And rolls a 2 and hits. Be reacted to with the pop bottle, so it's just 2 damage. This is the bonus that I rolled. And then the super mutant, who has sturdy leather armor, is physical resistance 2. And blocks 2, so it only takes 1, he's still alive. But I think the fire might finish him. Let's see who's going next. If it's that super mutant, he's about to melt. And we flip it, and it's number 5. That's the tech, he's dead, so we flip again. Number 1, that's the mutant. Time to drink your Nuka-Cola, buddy. You take an extra damage, and you're only endurance of 6, so you're toast. Doesn't even matter if the fire goes out. Good job, Lady Laser. So the settlers, well, we're just gonna go camp this thing out. There's a nice easy chair here to sit in. Means the last one will be the mutant hound, and it's gonna try and eat this guy again, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what it does. Everything is like aggro fight. Yep, double pop bottle on the mutant hound means attack, attack, attack. Black, yellow, blue on a 6 or less. Misses with the first one. The second one hits for 3 damage and a star, which is it gains reactive. It's armor 3 with a minimum of 1. Blocks all of it. Nora's gonna go. I think it's time to get it a dodge a little bit. We don't want to get murdered. No, we don't want to get murdered. We want to kill this. We want to kill this brute. We don't want to get much closer. We're just going to move into cover. Because that way we survive. And pop a shot into that brute. Fell right there. Blue at long range, -2 for the cover. So 7 goes down to 5. Crits! Nuclear explodes and cracks an armor. 1 damage ignores armor. And then 2, it's only going to be armor for the aviator of minimum 1, so block 1. So it takes, normally here it would be 2, it's going to be a minimum of 1 unblockable, and you just take the 1. Nora's kind of safe, end around, Mr. Deathclaw goes, so he's going to get his 3rd token, which means he's going to attack, and he's going to Deathclaw crush. So the swipe is yellow, yellow, blue. He has perception of 5, luckily. And he crits. Not that he has a crit meter, but does a bunch of bonus things potentially. Of which one is for push somebody orange, and then the other one is stunned. So the hound is now stunned and pushed orange, thrown back orange, stunned. I guess he can't react now. And he has 3 tokens on him, but all he can do is charge the nearest. So he's going to charge into the aviator. Uses battle cry. The aviator resists battle cry on a 7. Rolls, battle cry is 11. Hey, look, he fumbled it and then passed. So he gets a random charge advantage, not both. He'll gain a black die. He should have another black die from that because he was strength 11. Bonus damage. So 2 damage goes to 3 damage with double armor crack. It's 3 damage on the hound. Imagine him picking him up and throwing him away. And the hound's just like, what happened? We're into 4. All right. Wow. Things are looking sporty, but there's only 3 super mutants left, so they have the advantage automatically. This might be the time where Goddard gets killed. So let's see who's going first. It'll be number 3. It's the hound. Well, he spends an action to shake this off. And then we roll. Is the other action going to be? I bet it's charge. Mutant hound with 1 pop bottle. Yep. He's going to charge this guy. Bark, bark. Advantage. Black die. End up being so important for this aviator who can now potentially walk away. So we've got Nora. We got Dogmeat. I think Dogmeat's going in. Just kill him, buddy. So charges in. He'll take the extra black die and then make an attack on an 8. So extra black die, green, blue, yellow for the dog bite. He hits with an extra damage and cripples his arm. He doesn't cripple his arm. He only gets the extra, whatchamacallit, the can't react to me, but he's not reactive right now anyway. So 3 damage, and we've got a resist of 2. You block it. Blocks 1, takes 1. All right, which of these mutants is going to go? Someone good. Number 2, it's the aviator. Wow. Let's roll and see what he does. Double pop bottle on the aviator is going to be, he's got 4 to 7 wounds, so move. Break off for free because the deathclaw is engaged with somebody else, keeping him busy. And then he can make a shot if he wants. A non-conscious move, or sorry, what is it? Conservative move. He's going to stay out of cover because it's shaded. He's just going to move again. He won't even engage, actually, when he's doing this move. But he will recklessly run towards Nora. Oh, if you're just going to run towards me, laser rifle time. Black plus blue, going right into the aviator. Going for it. It's a crit, a nuke. So he's on fire and extra damage. And can the aviator block something? Blocks 1, takes 2. Oops, goes to 3. She'll gain another crit on fire from the nuclear explosion. Oh, sorry, no, it's Nuka-Cola. He's not actually on fire. It's the double bottles does that. Try again. Another 3 damage. How much can he block? 2 of it. It just takes 1. Actually, he'll take 2 because he blocks a minimum of 1 with the aviator cap. Doesn't actually increase his... that was a failed check there. So he just blocks 1. Nora is done. So... the last activating super mutant is going to be the Brute. In 5 wounds, he's pretty mad. Double pop bottle. That's going to be... he's got 3 left. Objective. He's going after Nora. I think he has to fight his way out first. So try and stab Aspirant Goddard or try and stab Dogmeat. God, I think it's going to be Aspirant Goddard. Because I think it's weakest he goes to first. It's nearest, then healthiest, then best chance. Healthiest would be seconds. That's actually going to be Dogmeat. So yellow-green plus black for being... super strong, and he's hitting on an 8. -2 is 6 because he's using his plasma rifle. That's pretty good though. So 6 exactly with the -1. Armor cracks twice, and it's a plasma rifle, so he'll choose armor, which means armor 0. So just gonna take 2 damage. Second one, I guess, to try and hit him again because he's still more wounded than Aspirant Goddard is. So crits, cracks all the armor, so gets to critical meter. And smacks him a bunch. That'll be, yes, it's because it's energy. It's going to be, oh no, it would be minimum 1. Because he cracks 2, minimum 1. So Dogmeat will lose his 2 named boosts is what will happen. And he'll be at 2 damage total. Because even though he goes to 0, I think you still roll. Become dash, actually. The first one he would have been able to, no, they both would have gone away. They both got double crits. So now he's going to take 4, that's right. And he doesn't lose his boost because he never actually rolls. At least I think that's how that works. I think that is round. Goddard's gone, Dogmeat's gone and charged. She went and took a walk. I think we're finished. This settler hasn't gone yet. She's just going to get herself well behind the wall and spend an action to ready, in case it all goes horribly wrong. And then the deathclaw gets to go, and the deathclaw is strength 11, so it's going to be, when he starts with the crush, so 3 yellow dice, and then if, hang on, swipe, crush, it's 3 damage, 3 yellow dice, and then automatically throw the target yellow. Yellow dice plus the black, so I have to reroll one of these, so reroll the miss. So it gains a quick action, cracks armor, and then does 4 damage total. So this guy just gets obliterated. He only has 1 armor. He gets thrown though too. Over there. And second action, he's going to hoof it across the difficult terrain towards the nearest thing. He goes yellow. He's going to try and charge. So green turns to yellow because he has to try, which means he's going right after the brute. Bonus die. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. This is one of these. Bonus die of green. I think this brute situation might just be taken care of for us. So top of 5. The aviator really wants to go first. Who's going first? And oops, and it's gonna be number 1, the brute. What does he do? A pop bottle for the brute will be objective. He's pretty badly hurt. Still objective. Cautious still, so he's not going to try and break off, which means he's going to try and fight his way out of this, unfortunately. So first things first, the doggo is going to get punched. Because I think he's... Oh, actually, he's at half. He's above half, actually. It's going to be Spark Guard gets punched. For the plasma rifle, so green and this, and then black because he's so strong, and then hitting on a 6. Hits with double armor crack, and that's it. So 2 damage. Double armor crack on the damage. So that means the physical goes to 1. It takes the worst because it's plasma. He doesn't save any, but it's still minimum 1. So he goes to 1 damage, which is enough to flip the power armor card now. Which means it no longer has the same damagey capabilities. They're tied, so we have to randomize who he's going to attack. And then, oh no, it would be healthiest. No, but it's objective, so he's trying to fight his way out of the people that he wants to fight. So odds will be dog meat. The same roll as before. Plasma rifle. 9 will miss. Goes to an 8 though, but still using it in melee, so it misses. It's gonna be bad. So I think Nora's got to deal with this fella. Deal here, Nora. So it's black plus blue. In the open. Kill this aviator. Yeah. How about 2 stars. An 8 will actually miss though, so no hit. And then the second shot tries again, and that's a potato, but she gains a quick action. Might be bad for Nora. The aviator's gonna go because he's the only model left. And what happens? He rolls it, counts as a star. So a star is attack. First things first, he's gonna eat his iguana bits. It always counts as cooked because he's a super mutant, so he just likes all foods. That removes 4 damage. So he goes to, whoops, not over here. He goes to 1 from 5. Scoffs down some iguana bits, and then bolt action pipe rifles just to the face. And at that range, that's going to be a green plus a yellow. And the cat makes him perception 6. Gains a quick action, hits, breaks an armor. Goes to armor 2 with a minimum 1. Doesn't block any, and that was at least 1 extra damage, so she's gonna take 2. He becomes reactive, and then she has to react by shooting back. Blue, minus to hit, so she's hitting on a 5 right now because she's reacting. 8 will miss. Fires again. Green plus yellow. Potatoes misses. Come on, little survivor. You're gonna just shoot twice, I think. Do we even want to move? No, we don't want to move. We just want to fix this tree. Assault rifles are green and black at that range. Option 6. That'll hit for 1 damage. Right, 2 damage. And then he'll shoot back with his reaction. So that 2 damage. Can he block it? His aviator cap does give him in with +1. Fails though, takes 2. Back to -2 with the yellow and green, 4 or less. Hits with a 3 because of the -3 and cracks an armor, so 2 damage. Armor of pretty good. Fails though, takes 2. With the minimum 1 from his boost though, it'll just be 1. Well, Spark Guard is gonna go. Gonna try and club. He's still strength 8, which is nice with his baseball bat. Black yellow, hitting on an 8. Gets a quick action, breaks an armor. Oh, I think we're gonna be okay. Nope. Bruce is only armor 2, so he takes the 1 damage. And chooses to go reactive, and all is said and done, he'll try and hit again. Much the same thing, hit on an 8. Hits for 4 damage though, and double armor crack. Oh, and that kills him. The brute is down. That leaves the super mutants with no one to activate, so it's just dog meat. I guess just take one for the team, buddy. The extra black die, so it's one of each. Hitting on an 8 or less. Can we do it? Like the deathclaw. You're bigger than he is. It hits for 3 damage and 1 armor crack. Reacted to because of the lamp. And then it's armor 3 with a minimum of 1 because, you know, deathclaw blocks it all. Blocks 2 of that. That's right, because it's not +1, it's a minimum of 1. So the deathclaw does take a damage. Good job. Good job, goodest boy. She waits and unlocks the door. How deathclaw goes. He's charged up with a swipe again, so it's black, yellow, yellow, blue, and green. So black, yellow, yellow, blue, and a green from the charge. And hitting just on his perception of 5, though. So try and hit the dog meat. That will do it for 3 damage. No armor crack, though. And he gains a quick action. Doesn't block any of it, though, so it is 3 damage. He only has 1 left, so let's see what happens to the goodest boy. Last attack on a 5. Hits for 4 damage and an armor crack. And dog meat is now a snack. The deathclaw is now reactive, and while the brute is dead, there is a chance that I also might lose Nora here because the super minions are going first on turn 6. What are you doing, Aviator? You are rolling double stars, which for the Aviator, who only has 3 out of his 8 wounds, so 5 left. Double stars is objective, which means kill Nora. Most efficient way possible. Hit on a 6. Does with double armor crack and goes reactive, so Nora takes 2 more. She might drop 1 of it. She does. She takes 1 more. She's armor 3 and she goes to 4 wounds. Shot from the Aviator. Potatoes. Well, finish him off, Nora. You can do this. I just want to see you fill your crit meter. So you have a... Ooh, where is it? A laser rifle. You're going to take your stim pack first of all. Whoop. And lose all 4 of these damage. It's been saving that. Blue die to hits. And she does for 3 damage. And it's energy with that. So 1 of those damage ignores armor. And then the others... 2. I think he gets +1 energy damage or +1 resist from the cap. He does. So he reduces a minimum of 1, but it's still 2 damage. Which puts him at 5. He's alive. Again, see if she can finish him off. She just hits actually with a 7. Also min 1 damage though because of the laser ability. So whoop, he is toast. The question is, can Aspirant Goddard kill this thing? Well, he can't fix his armor with a blood pack. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think you can, though. I don't think the blood pack can fix the power armor and bring it back. Because it's not the power armor it's fixing, it's just him. He takes it, not the armor. So actually, all that damage would technically go away right now because the armor's flipped and then go back. So he's going to lose his reactive to take a pair of shots with his 44 revolver. Yellow for the revolver. We're doing this. Just finish him. Double yellows. Perception 3. Misses completely. Second shot. Potatoes. And actually, he gets to react. Now, what are his reaction options? Just to go reactive. So he can't make an attack. Can't move. He's just going to stay there. Mind, he actually can't prepare. So that was irrelevant. And then it's on to this settler, who will just plug him with an assault rifle. Green. On a 6. No, that's a 7. Misses. Second one. Hits with extra damage. 3, minimum 1. Only blocks 1, takes 2 more. She'll just prepare, stand near the door, and then charging in. Which of the bonuses does he get? It'll be an extra green die. So it'll be for the Deathclaw swipe. He needs 1 more swipe to activate his Super Crush. Yellow, yellow, blue, green. On Perception 5. 6 minus 2 is 4, so hits, cracks 3 armor with no minimums anymore, so no damage, and just gives him 2 extra damage. Aspirant Goddard has 2 hit points left. That is game with the Brute defeated and me close to the Voltor. The Settlers will make it and survive the Superstorm. So there you go, end of the game. Nora and the survivors getting away to the Survivalist Bunker to survive. Probably not a vault tech vault, probably just something somebody built in their backyard or away here near the scrap yard to survive some inclement weather. And of course, the Deathclaw is pretty healthy still. He has a grand total of 12 endurance. We only done 3 damage to him. So I think we're probably slamming the door behind us and hoping the storm takes care of him while we're underground. So I really enjoyed playing through the campaign stuff, the tutorial games. They told a story. They were a lot of fun. It was all very Fallout. So big thanks to Modiphius sent along the set early for me to check out. Now I do have my pre-order in now with my remaining stuff. I got some more scenery to paint up. some Brotherhood stuff, some Super Mutants to finish off my Super Mutants, and some more Settlers to finish off my Settlers, and some robots and other bits and pieces too. And that means you'll see more in the future. And if you want to play some Fallout Wasteland Warfare, drop me an email at guerrillaminiaturegames@gmail.com, or Facebook message me at facebook.com/outofthebasement into the streets, and we'll throw down some battle mode and start trying out other modes of play. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you for more Fallout Wasteland Warfare in the future. Till then, I'm Ash. Happy wargaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.